I'm a little stressed out. I mean, I know Trump got shot at again or something, and I haven't gotten shot at yet, but I also like never leave ever. And then like now I've been forced to leave because court and everything. But then like now like my mom and my brother aren't talking to me like it's been like 4 days now, I think, or 3 or 4. And like I'm wondering like what's going on, like if my utilities are just gonna randomly like shut off. And so like I have to get a job, but like I know that this is part of the Mafia's plan to assassinate me because they've been having trouble assassinating me for a while. And like, but then like I have to like go, okay, well I have to get a job, like I have to eat, but I have to stay optimistic. Hopelessness leads to negligence. Like I think that's what happened here with this burglary. Like they felt like they were helpless, and they thought that people were going to come search my house and find evidence that I was like the wrong size, and they stole that much stuff. And I think that was negligence. Like that's my opinion on it. But then like I think that like there was actually a whole plan like where like I hate my brother because like beware of drawing near to anyone who makes you fear for the safety of your life, transaction, religion, and your honor. Like beware of an evil companion, for surely he is like a drawn sword. It looks delightful, but it has ugly consequences. So like some parts of a journey are a torment, and an evil companion is part of the fire. Like there's nothing worse than like constantly being around someone who's like mean to you. Like when I was like talking earlier about like parents that like the way they talk to their kid is always like in a criticizing, like angry tone. It's like they talk in like a yell almost. Like I've seen people like in relationships where they like their girlfriend or like talks like that to them. Like I was with this girl once and I saw her talk to her boyfriend and I was like, yeah, I'm not dating you. Like, 'cause she was kind of into me, I think. But I was like, no, not if that's how you talk to your boyfriend. But maybe there was something I didn't know about at that time. But this is from Ali again. Like I'm trying to figure out like what I'm doing. Like I need like someone else's wisdom. Like I'm kind of in that situation. Like please, someone else give me wisdom. Like I am always blown away. Like there's nothing like how hard I proved that I was a sex trafficking victim, and then they like gassed me. Like it was crazy. Like I try to tell my community like about the sex trafficking situation, and then suddenly like the cops are like breaking down my door and gassing me. Like everything's changed. Like they like my online accounts are gone. Like I'm like locked out of that many computers. Like I'm in such a screwed situation. Like I have to figure out what to do. Like this is crazy. I feel like my brother's excuse for like cutting off my mom's money to me is that I will say he's like an evil person. Like he is. Like I've talked about like how the pastor of New Life Church, which was Ted Haggart's church, it's like one of the most famous churches in the United States. Like I can't think of very many churches as famous as New Life Church. And like the youth pastor was my brother's best friend. My brother calls a prostitute. He's being mean to the prostitute, and like he really like changed that guy a lot. Like that guy called girls bitches a lot. Like he was like, let's go get some bitches, and then like my brother considers getting bitches calling prostitutes. And I think the reality about that guy from New Life Church is that he was in on the sex trafficking. Like he's known me since I was a child, like a very, very small child. He was the cool one of my brother's friends. Like I used to smoke cigarettes with him as a very, very, very small child. And like the other pastor who knew me as a very small child was Pastor Kyle from University Baptist Church in Waco, which was David Crowder's church. And Kyle Lake got electrocuted in front of the church. And he died when I was a sophomore in college. I was in bed with my little girlfriend, and we decided not to go to church because it was homecoming weekend, because it was too busy. Like, and David Crowder was playing, and all the parents were there. There was no way that we would like want to deal with that. And then we got a call, or Courtney got a call, and Kyle got electrocuted in front of the church. He died right in front of his kids, and that like changed my religion completely. But like, so there are a lot of pastors getting murdered. Like the pastor from New Life Church, he murdered himself, and he sent my brother a picture of his dead body, or like of his body that said like, under no circumstances do not resuscitate. He wrote on his body, and then he hung himself. Like the moment he moved to Texas, I think he moved to Denton. He was in Denton. Yeah. So he sent the picture to my brother after he killed himself, or right before he killed himself. The pastor, the youth pastor from New Life Church, but he wasn't the youth pastor anymore. He was in the gold business at that point, like when he killed himself.